Do you ever wonder what it's like to walk through the doors of a super smart guy who has changed the history of a sport forever and all he got back were mean stories and lies? Made up about him today, in this video, we will show you how a man built himself from nothing and then made a place that's like a huge kingdom at 49 Tiger Woods shows the inside of his house. Take a look. It's nothing like what you thought it would be. Tiger Woods might be one of the most famous people in sports history. He is an amazing golf player, but more than that, he's known for his fancy lifestyle. Among his many cool things, his $54 million house in Jupiter Island, Florida, might be his best thing ever. So where did he get it from? Let's go back. A bit back in 2007, Tiger bought a 12-acre piece of land on Jupiter Island, Florida for around $40 million. Had tore down the stuff that was built there and by 2010, had built a huge place with a main house and a building for many things connected by a smooth glass hallway. What makes this house so massive isn't just how big it is, although with nearly 9 acres and over 20,000 square feet off buildings. You might think that it might look boring. Well, you are wrong. Gavery Inch is like a work of art, almost like every step was planned for Yersu. Might think there are a lot off buildings, so what's so special about Tiger's building? Not only that, you might be wondering what Tiger built it for because, to be honest, it sure doesn't look like a regular house. People say that there's a special oxygen room inside that castle, and some even say it's a place to hide from danger. So what's true and what's a lie? You will know all about Tiger Woods and his mansion in this video. As you know, the house that Tiger built is popular, and there are a lot of rumors, so it's really hard for you to know what's real and what's fake. So in this video, we will find out everything, and we know you must be getting curious. Just what are the secret things Tiger has been hiding from us? So won't make you wait any longer. Here I goes. Other than the tons of faker rumors, what we can tell you for sure right now is that the house has lots of pools, like a long pool for swimming laps and a diving pool for fun. And then there is a tennis and basketball court together right in the open. Not only that, he got a real grass field indoors and out, complete with sand traps that have the same feel as toes at real golf tournaments. Do you think Tiger practices golf tricks inside his house? Or is all that land just for show? The mansion is split in two buildings. The main living area and a special gym and practice areas are connected by a glass-covered hallway that gives a beautiful view every time you walk through it. Behind those walls, he has an elevator, a movie room, a wine storage room, and they say that famous oxygen room to be exact. It's Kaleda special oxygen therapy room, and its job is to help him heal faster and get better quicker when he gets hurt. People said he used this room to heal his injuries from his 2021 night car crash. Now you might ask, okay, pools and hallways nice, but why is this any different from a no famous person's palace? That's because Tiger's home is not bought without any feelings like other famous people. His house shows his life, his dreams. He was a man who waited and worked hard even after surviving and getting better from the pain of surgeries. He was always focused on his job and dreams, and for a man like that, the fans have nothing but respects. So what did he do that medealed the fans who loved him? Start hating the guy? Don't worry, you will know soon enough. Before we get to that, do you ever wonder why he chose Jupiter Island? It is known as one of America's most special zip codes. It's home to Celendian's former presidents and the big rich billionaires. Only about 900 people live there. When Tiger needed privacy after us bunch of scandals and injuries in the 2000s to 2020, this place became his safe place. But there's the thing, there is a lot of confusion about the size of the actual house. Some say the main house is around 12,000 square feet with a 14,000 square foot gym area. Others say it's closer to a combined 22,000 square feet. So hitch is it to everyone's surprise, the total land on Jupiter Island, that what sounds is 12 acres on which a 20,000 foot mansion stands tall. Want to know Theo Thor's special things about the Woods house? There's the rumored 9-hole golf course in his backyard, a setup that looks like actual tournament golf courses, which are complete with sand traps and ocean breeze feel. That's enough oft. Outdoor courses and pools. Let's step through that glass hallway. You might expect to find yourself in a grand living room filled with expensive lighting. Instead, you'll find yourself right in the center of Tiger's training world. Golf isn't as easy as it looks. Woods used to follow a strict and super hard exercise plan back in his best days that had him run for miles at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then he had weightlifting at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 8:30, he used to practice golf. Then at 12:30, he had his lunch. After eating and resting, he used to play 9 to 12 holes at 1:30. Then at 5:30, he had his evening workout, and at the end of the day, he used to recover in his oxygen room at 7 o'clock at night. Every detail screams useful. It was fancy. For a man wo's life goes around the hard work, but would that mean he would always live a happy and successful life while following this routine? The answer is no. Something very sad happened to him that he would give up his current life. What was that? Let's tell you. All his troubles began in 2008 when he won the US Open on a torn knee and broken bones in his leg. He had been playing through pain in an amazing 91-hole battle. After a surgery, he took time off. His injuries only got worse over time. By 2010, the ongoing knee problems and back pain began to hurt his Camille. Those years of powerful swing shard workouts and the tough physical demands of professional golf hurt his body, but that wasn't what hurt him the most. Most important turning point came in 2014 when Woods quit many tournaments because of his terrible back pain. Many procedures were done on his body, including 4 back surgeries, which caused a risky spine operation in 2017. His condition was so bad that he once said he couldn't even get out of bed, let alone swing a club. That wasn't the end of his bad luck. In February 2021, Woods was in a life-threatening car crash in Los Angeles. He broke multiple bones in his right leg that needed emergency surgery and made people worry that he might never walk again, let alone play golf. But through hard work and strong will, Woods was able to recover and finally get back to his old life again, and to everyone's surprise, even today, the training area is still working. But unlike his past, he now does a lot less running training, but a lot more physical therapy and healing. Take a moment and imagine this. You cross that glass bridge and enter a space that's part gym, part movie theater, part healing clinic. The gym itself is a monster with reportedly 400 square feet of professional-grade equipment, a private elevator, and a movie setup, so you could watch a film or relax without ever stepping outside. But then rumors spread that hidden beneath the floors lies an oxygen therapy room. We would, a golfer, need something that sounds straight out of a mountain climber space camp. Was it really built for a recovery after his famous 2021 crasher? Is the whole thing a neighborhood stary? Keep that question in mind, because we're going to answer that later. No bind. The gym movie theater, there's a secretariat. It's the private practice place by Tiger and his TGR design team. It's a 3.5-acre short game heaven with 4 shaped greens, 6 tournament-level sand traps, and a wedge ring, 485 to 145-yard drills. One greenest, even surrounded by sand and plants to copy unpredictable ends. The real fun starts here. There is rumored to be an indoor sand trap deep in the practice area where Tiger can copy hole-in-one conditions, no matter if it's raining, hot, or paparazzi interference. And then, of course, the water. We told you a little about Thepu, but now here are the details outside of the place. He built 2 different pools, a long lap pool for swimming exercise, and a deep diving pool more suited to show off and, yes, people say, reflection pool too, because why not? Reports even claim that there is a kiddie pool, probably for his kid's salmon Charlie. But the real controversies around whether these water features are part of a planned Show of two mucker carefully planned healing. Zonsu got a bit distracted, so let's get back to the bones, or should we say the bases, back in 2013. Cracks where showing up walls were leaning the doors Walden close, right the fancy island mansion. Seemed to be sinking and not just in a storyway TMZ. Reported at Jonthal in the dining room, sources suggested the support posts were put in wrong end. The problem was spreading fast. It was a very hard time for Woods, and reports said Tiger was gambling on coastal dirt and losing big time. What was the reason for Tiger to be so sad at this time? We will tell you later. Some believed the house would fall down under its own weight. But according to recent STL posts reaching down dozens of feet to save the build, the real question did this procedure break his bank, or was it a $15 million investment in building insurance? Let's see. According to reports, it was found out that even in his hard time, Woods pulled himself opened, had actually taken a lot of support from his sponsors, and finally he was able to afford this. But that's not all. We'll tell you the reality and the details later. Now turn your gaze to Thetics. Yes, there are 2 boat parking spots along the intra-coastal waterway, maybe for the yacht privacy. But there's talk of a hidden tunnel connecting the boathouse to the basement. Convenient exit or overly fancy escape plan. Like there are a bunch of articles that write a Butha's fancy tunnel. But we shouldn't forget that this is Woods we are talking about, not Batman. Inside the main house at the core is kept simple on purpose. White stone columns, dark hardwood floors, and wide ocean views. There are 4 bedroom suites, including his and hers master. Bathrooms, a fireplace, dining room, wine storage, game room, and yes, a private movie theater tucked beneath the gym area. Something feels weird. This sounds very homey. Does this layout truly look like kid was centered around quiet and healing, or did someone on Reddit exaggerate, claiming Tiger keeps the temperature freezing and lights dimmed like a monastery? And let's not skip the tennis and basketball court. Rumors say that it also works as a place for family time and physical therapy sessions, especially after 8 spinous surgeries. Before we answer the above question, it's time to tell you guys something important. You remember how Weddle do that 2013 was a difficult time for Woods. Well, it's time for you to know what happened to him. It was back in 2013 when the accusation of cheating with drugs started dappering against Tiger Woods. This was shaking the sports world despite his denial and lack of any official punishment. Controversy centered around Woods' connection with Dr. Anthony Galea, who was a Canadian sports doctor under investigation for providing performance-enhancing drugs to top athletes. Galea had treated Woods in 2009 after his knee surgery, giving him platelet-rich plasma therapy, which was a legal and common recovery method. However, when Galea was later charged for giving out human growth hormone androthorban substances, questions came up about whether Woods had received anything illegal during his treatments. U.S. Department of Justice opened an investigation and talked to Woods in 2010, but no charges were filed and no evidence came up proving any wrongdoing. His part, even with a lack of proof. Media attacked his name and legacy heavily. Fans started hating him, and critics argued that Woods' physique, from a skinny teen to a muscular powerhouse, combined with his dominant performances and then declining health, showed a pattern similar to Drugas. Woods didn't care about that and kept his performance and kept on giving the same statement that he had never failed a drug test and was clean throughout his career. Sadly, the media doesn't care about the truth. All they care about is what will sell to the audience and whatnot. In this critical time, another bomb dropped in 2017 when Arthur Hank Haney, Woods' former swing coach, suggested in his book called The Big Miss that Tiger had a very intense interest in military training, recovery tech, and unusual fitness routines. That might have led him to explore gray areas of legality, although he stopped short of accusing him outright in the end. No concrete evidence linked Tiger Woods to doping, and he has never tested positive. The accusation remains solid, and they are still used against him to question his legacy that destroyed his mental health for Long time now that you've seen it all the surface with Thepol's courts, glass bridge, and the life of Tiger Woods and the unfortunate scambles. It's time for the real reveal where stepping into the heart of Tiger Woods' Jupiter Island compound. Now, let's start. Uncovering all the questions from before. The biggest question was a both. Reality of a hidden oxygen therapy room. Some say it's nestled beneath the squat racks. Others claim it's part of a medical-grade rehab wing, according to multiple reports including architectural dist and the richest it does exist, and it's no mere luxury spa trick. This specialized chamber helps speed up muscle recovery and reduce swelling. It's an important tool for a man who suffered 8 back surgeries and a shattered ankle. Not only did it help him bet sports billionaires like Cristiano Ronaldo, it's also used this technique, and they also claim that it helps them a lot. So it's real, but is it underground wellness? Really, it's out in the open in his medical wing next to sand trap under Thruv. There are persistent rumors of Bhutan indoor sand trap designed to help. Tigeram proved his short game even when the sun's down. He personally watched over the build-off that 3.5-acre short game facility with TGR design, full of green sand traps repeated. Wedge practice stations of vendor front turf types, but that's indoor sand trap remains unconfirmed, and it's most likely just a sad rumor. But don't get lost in sand traps yet. We've got even better news. Let's talk a Booth Foundation. As we told you in 2013, Tiger Woods' mansion began sinking. Engineers were brought in to check the damage and launched an emergency fixing operation. They put in 15 helical steel posts, each reportedly costing around $15,000. That became a total of $225,000. Plus an estimated $1 million in digging and soil stabilization costs. Total repair likely went over around $1.5 million. So how did Tiger afford these? During a time when he was reportedly losing millions in gambling endorsements following his scandals. Answer lies in sponsor loyalty and smart financial planning. Even after his personal issues, Tiger still had backing from major brands like Nike and Rolex, who continued to support him. Financial records suggest that sponsor money and leftover earnings from past wins allowed him to weather the storm without needing loans or selling a facets. Was the sinking house a miscalculated gamble or a sound investment? Some media outlets called it a disaster, but construction experts note this is common for coastal Florida estates built on unstable wetlands. Rather than patching things up quietly, Woods faced the issue head on, and in the end, he got the best for himself. And a third question that left an impression was whether Tiger built escape routes. The boathouse allegedly has a tunnel leading to a secret basement exit. So far, no blueprints show tunnels. We do know us 12-acre lot slopes from the main house to docks, plenty of elevation, tow-hide walkways or corridors. But without verifiable proof, this remains rumor. Police reports have never mentioned suspicious alterations. Mabites wishful thinking. Tiger's avoidance off cameras after the 2009 scandal makes it tempting to imagine he wanted underground escape. But we announced that these remain nothing but lame rumors. No one we talk about the glass walkway. Many people say that the glass walkway is very special because it's bulletproofer, it hides a special door, its beauty and see-through quality can easily make one think that it was in fact the case. But no, it's just made of reinforced or a tactile-grade glass for wind and hurricane protection, but bulletproof. No credible engineer has confirmed that. The media room inside Tiger's gym area has parked a small Cultural War, a popular platform, once claimed he had a 30-foot wide Call of Duty setup, floating trophy cases, and smoke curtain windows you could darken with haze. That story included an impressive bullet list of feminities, but no one else confirms it. A Sue might have thought yes. All of this is just a lie. The floating trophy cases, smoke curtain windows, and the Call of Duty setup are all made-up stories from Some fans Tiger Woods' Jupitor Island estate today is estimated to be worth between $80 million and $94 million, thanks to its prime location, luxury features, and land appreciation. What's crazier is that Woods is more valuable than the estate itself, with a total net worth of $1.3 billion. He shares this sanctuary with his two children, Sam Alexis Woods and Charlie Axel Woods, born from his marriage to his wife, Ellen Nordegren. Sam is now a teenager and a talented soccer player heading to college, and Charlie is a rising golf star. Both regularly join their father at tournaments and home training sessions. After his divorce, Tiger chose a co-parenting relationship with Ellen that remained peaceful, and Heno splits his time between being a competitive athlete, father, and a aesthetic retaker. Recently, at age 49, he's been linked with Vanessa Trump and media reports describe them enjoying family life near Jupiter Island.